What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Leafs Chatter. Leafs lose 6-3 to the Minnesota Wild. It was just one of those games that I felt like the team didn't show up. It's just mediocre hockey, in my opinion. I'm being straightforward. I think the first period wasn't terrible, wasn't great, but wasn't terrible. Second period was a write-off. I think we got outshot like 20-8. It'll come up after, and we'll go through everything. And the third period, it's too late at that point. So I understand that they tried and crawl back, and it gave us a little bit of hope, a little bit. But you can't decide to show up at the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes of the game, and expect to win the game. It's not how it works. Like, look at the stats. First period was pretty close, 9-8 in shots. Then we got obliterated 20-8. And then third period, we got 14-9 in shots. So, I mean, you could say what you want. We got outshot by almost 10. And it just so happened that our D and our goalie weren't playing the best. Our power play was terrible. Their power play was really good. Our PK wasn't that good tonight. So, it is what it is. There's nothing much else to say. Going into the goals, Tarasenko had a nice power play goal there from Kaprizov and Hartman. Then Hartman ended up scoring. He got a goal there with a nice feed from Kaprizov and Zuccarello. It is what it is. In both of them, it was just poor defensive plays. Even though the first one was a power play, that, like I said, the PK wasn't that good. Johnny T, though, with a nice goal with a sweet pass for Matthews. That gave me a little bit of hope. I'm like, okay, we're still on the power play going into the second. We didn't end up scoring. Instead, we gave up 3 unanswered. Foligno scored his 4th goal of the season. We'll get into him in a second. So going into the game, Foligno only has 3 goals. He's only scored 3 goals this season. He got a hat trick tonight. So he scored so far. He has half of his goals against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Insane. Then Tarasenko scores on a stupid breakaway. I don't even know how that happened. Foligno scored again. But then the third period, 6 minutes into the third, we start playing a little bit better. Robertson gets a nice goal there. It was kind of like a clusterfuck in front of the net. Ends up going off of Robbie. Robbie gets it. And then, Matthews ends up scoring. I'm like, okay. We're only down by 2. It's possible. And then, we go like 2 minutes without really generating any chances. Then we pull the goalie and Foligno closes it off. So he gets a hat trick. His 6th goal of the season, which is insane. I can't believe we let Foligno get a hat trick on us. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, in my opinion. But going into the stats here, because we're zooming through this one, because there's not a lot of shit to talk about in terms of positives. Joseph Woll didn't play that good tonight. 5 goals. He led in on 29 shots. It's not good enough. You have a save percentage of below 850. That's horrible. Even worse, below 830. Like, you can't have that. And, Hill to be there. He comes in. He plays. I thought he played pretty good for the time that he was in. I thought they should have pulled Woll earlier, but it is what it is. They brought Hill to be in. And, that's just what it is. Like, the D didn't play that good. Like, look. Michelli was bad tonight. He was horrible. -2. Carlo, -2. He was trash. Lawton, the PK, again, wasn't that good. I think Lawton played okay, but not the best. McCabe, I don't know what's happening with him, guys. He's looking off. He's looking off. Like, even Stetcher caught a minus. Like, Lorenz caught one. It's just no good. Just no good. I thought Bobby played whatever. Yarncroke played like shit. I don't know what this idiot is doing on the team. I'm so and sick and tired of seeing Calle Yarncroke on the ice. I'd rather Quillen. I'd rather Pizzetta. I'd rather literally anybody else. I don't know why this guy is playing. He does a lot of arm swings when he skates to make it look like he's doing something. He's doing fuck all. He's doing nothing. I hate him. I hate him. He has to be off this team. Ekman Larson. He played whatever tonight. I mean, it is what it is. Again, he was on the ice for a power play goal. The PK wasn't that good tonight. Riley played like shit. I know he didn't catch a dash, but he was on the ice for some goals. It just evened out. I didn't like Riley's play at all. I don't know why it looks like our D is handling live grenades, but we are not good with the puck. It's ridiculous. Then we'll skip everyone else. Like, I don't really care about the goals. Like, you could say that Matthews had an okay game. Johnny had an okay game. Domi played all right, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. We lost the game. I'm not talking about the positives here. I don't care that we scored 3 goals. We didn't show up until honestly the last, what was it, 10 minutes of the third period, 10, 15 minutes maybe. It's like the first 5 minutes were awful. 5-10 minutes were terrible, and then we started playing a little bit better. But at that point, it's too late, guys. You can't play a half-ass game and then say, you know what, now we're going to try. Because at that point, it's too late. It's too late. You're down like 5-2. What are you going to do? Okay, you make it 5-3, and then you pull the goal instantly, they end up scoring. So, I get it. They had travel. There was an hour time difference, which in my opinion, an hour's not something to make an excuse about. And then it is what it is. You lose that game. Did they look tired? Yes, they did. But I'm tired of giving them excuses now. Every team has to go through this, and there are teams that come out with wins. We just can't. So I saw that they brought Stolars to the AHL, I guess, for some conditioning or something like that. Hopefully he comes back hopefully by the end of this week. Maybe they get him into a game or two before the Olympic break. Because we all obviously need a little bit of help, because it doesn't look like Waller's not playing good right now. You could argue that the D wasn't playing good in front of him tonight and against Vegas, but you got to make a save, man. You got to make a save. And that's pretty much the problem. Like, Waller isn't making the saves that we need. Like, if there's a clutch save to be made, I've seen Hildeby make them recently, but I can't, Waller's not making them. That's what I'm seeing. He's missing opportunities where he keeps us in the game. So, I don't know. It's a tough one right now. Like, Brad has to get Schenn before we lose him to a team who gives him a fifth and a sixth. We need him now. Like, if I don't see within the next couple of days that we've traded a 5th or a 6th round pick for Luke Schenn, I'm gonna lose my shit, because this decor fucking sucks right now. It sucks. It is terrible. The whole team's got to wake up. Tomorrow's a big game. We lose that game, I'm calling it now. We're fucked. We're fucked. Because teams have been losing now. Buffalo lost last night. We lost. Okay. So that means you got to beat a division rival. You got to beat the second best team in our division. I think they're second or first now. You got to beat Detroit. If you don't beat Detroit, we're screwed. We just keep falling behind. How do you expect to make a playoff push if you're not beating teams in your own division? It's ridiculous. Anyways, that's it for this one, though, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It would really help out. So, again, I'll talk to you in the next one, and peace.